everyone, and welcome back to the studio. Today I'm speaking on camera for the first time while I paint. Ever wondered which tools truly make a difference in a watercolor setup? This is an excellent place to begin, so let's get started. First, let's talk about the watercolor paper I use for most of my pieces. In the past, I've worked with Strathmore 300-pound watercolor paper, and it's still a wonderful option. But for these videos, I found myself preferring this lighter 230 GSM paper. It has just enough texture to hold the paint well without excessive buckling, and it handles layering surprisingly effectively for its weight. It performs very well on camera, drying more quickly and warping less noticeably. If you're looking for paper that's both forgiving and capable of producing crisp results, this is a strong choice. I started buying ink for this pen in the small 1 and 2 ounce bottles, but I was using them too quickly as well. Then I found this bigger bottle of India ink, which has been much more affordable, but it works just as well. I use this in my TWSBI pen as well as my dip pens, which I use to fill larger areas. Let's talk about my paint. I was given a set of Winsor & Newton professional paint by one of my kids for Christmas, and I really like it. It has 12 colors and a paint tray. I've been using that for quite a few of the earlier videos, and finally switched to a bigger tray just to have more area to mix colors, but the paint themselves has been wonderful. I also had a previous set of Artist Loft paint, which was for beginners and hobbyists. It had 24 colors, and I find that mixing the two sets has really helped a lot. I've used several brushes over the years, and for these tutorials and videos I've been creating, I've been using a Winsor & Newton short-handled 10 brush. I've used this almost exclusively. In the past, I've also used some of the Winsor & Newton number 1 and number 3 brushes for finer work, but this number 10 has been on pretty much every video so far. Next, let's talk about my fountain pen. Before switching to this, I used some Staedtler pens, which I really liked, but with the amount of sketching I was doing, they were running out way too quickly. I needed something more sustainable for frequent use. So there are the supplies I use every time I paint. If you're building your own watercolor setup, I hope this gives you a clearer sense of what's worth considering and what you can generally improve for your experience. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I've compiled a list of links for all the materials I've been showing, as well as some other things which I've used which are also quite nice. They can be found in the description below. I'll see you on the next one.